Hey guys, Mecha-san here, and it's time for a death battle reaction video here. Okay, we got a battle here which I'm actually cheering for only one, but I have no idea about the other guy. It's Zuko from Avatar, which reminds me, I gotta buy the 2 Kyoshi books that came out. Versus Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia. So yeah, I got no clue. Prison Fire Nation, the icy air of the... Yeah, so it's what? Okay, so it's fire and ice space. It's a fire and ice battle here, huh? Yeah. I think I've seen a clip or two of Shoko here, of Shoto and his ice. I don't know what to expect here, so let's see the analysis. Cowboy Bebop! Shinji! Yeah, angsty daddy issues.
Don't be silly, Wiz. I'm not an anime character.
I'm not an anime character. Although, technically not an anime.
Avatar, the Last Airbender.
And Shoto Todoroki, the prodigal son of Fire and Ice from My Hero Academia.
So it's both fire and ice. Wouldn't Zuko be an disadvantage then?
Their weapons, armor, and skills.
Yeah, Zuko's at a massive disadvantage.
Water, earth, fire, air. The 4 elemental nations once coexisted peacefully. Then everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Yeah, the cranky old Fire Lord went and conquered basically the whole world.
Not, well, almost.
The equally powerful Master of Fire, Ozai, continued that tyranny.
No, they went to war with the whole world.
Would one day pass to either his daughter, Azula, or his son, Zuko.
Yeah, Fire Dad was way too ego crazy for that. He drove Azula mad, even though he did clearly favor her. Poor little Zuko got screwed over from the beginning.
Can you imagine your dad saying that while your sister was born lucky, you were just lucky to be born?
Oh!
Imagine my dad saying anything to me.
Oh,
you don't...
right.
Yeah, that's
well,
right.
Despite this, Zuko was desperate to prove himself.
Age 91. Oh yeah, because of 16 in the...
Out a turn in a big boy meeting.
Ooh.
So naturally, his dad
Remember
took him
Iroh?
aside, sat him down, and taught him the importance of respecting others.
No.
He burned his friggin' face off.
Well,
Holy shit!
With his new scar came a new mission. Zuko would hunt down the elusive Avatar,
which is right under there.
To his nation's rule, to prove himself to his father and regain his honor.
Which is just a nice way of saying he was banished so he could never come back. Just like my dad didn't.
Though, frankly,
okay,
Zuko
come
didn't
on,
have the
enough.
talent and training he needed to capture someone even as powerful as the Avatar.
Damn right, he's a fighting pro. The dude's strong enough to shatter metal chains with a kick.
That is impressive.
Martial arts, dual swords, and
although that chain probably not that pure.
Zuko harnesses the light of the sun to summon flames from thin air. Wherever fire remains alight in an area that's not too cold, he can manipulate or bend it to his will.
I mean,
Fireball,
I had to pick between swirling water around, tossing a few rocks, or farting hot air.
Farting hot air.
Definitely go with firebending. It literally means you're a living flamethrower.
Yeah.
It's surprisingly versatile. Aside from simply creating, launching, and moving flames,
Okay, come on.
firebending can be used to heat objects, melt through ice prisons, or even defy gravity.
Is that guy flying? With
No.
fire?
Yeah.
Awesome. How does
Exactly.
that even work?
Well, for
It
every
thrust.
action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law. By creating a rapid series of explosions an inch or so away from the palm, the air in between the hand and fire is launched toward the user, thereby creating propulsion.
Yeah, fire.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't just about creating fire. It's about creating a bunch of it.
Yeah.
To make large, long-lasting walls of flame to protect himself and keep enemies at a distance. That stuff's hot, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Fire.
Yeah, duh.
I've actually rigged up my arm to replicate the technique of firebending.
Dummy.
Another test. How thrilling.
Now,
Oh,
this
poor
is as
guy.
simple as just pointing
How long
to it.
before he takes over?
Fuel their flames with their own breath. And using it at all requires a fierce understanding of martial arts.
Yeah.
What are you trying to do, the Macarena?
Zuko's favorite form, the dancing dragon, draws primarily from northern Shaolin.
Macarena.
It's a Chinese martial art that's all about agility, wide stances, and aggressive attacks. A perfect mix of speed and strength.
Like this. Whoa!
funny.
Generate is extremely hot, capable of melting through a cast iron door hot. This would need to be over 1200 degrees Celsius.
And while Susan's comet was boosting his powers, Zuko's
Okay.
uncle Iroh blasted apart the giant outer wall of Ba Sing Se. There is no war in Ba Sing Se.
Yeah, it was creepy.
Iroh comes a knocking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the thickest wall I've ever seen. Second only to the emotional walls between me and my dad.
Even
Well,
without
okay,
Ba Sing
you
Se,
got problems.
almost every 100 years,
Jerry
Zuko has more
saw a
than
building,
enough
burning
firepower
it.
level of building. That's no laughing matter for any person.
Azula flew
He's
Earth,
quick enough to catch lightning.
survived 3 weeks without sustenance. 3 weeks.
Direct it wherever he wants it to go. Kapow!
Yeah, but that was using a bit of technique from waterbending.
He just
Waterbending.
shot his dad with lightning?
Zuko's quest for the Avatar led him down
but-
a different path than he expected. Inspired by his kind uncle and the Avatar himself, he
So
joined
Zuko
the
did never
Avatar
lightning
with
himself. He had
the
lucky kick and
power
half
of
master
self-respect.
direct. Yeah.
Yeah, turns out he didn't need his dad's approval after all. He just needed to approve himself.
Exactly.
Character development.
Zuko's definitely had a heated redemption arc, and now that he's the Fire Daddy, Lord,
Fire
Lord,
Daddy.
his honor keeps burning brighter.
You
Really?
crazy, Zuko.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Yeah, you are.
It's okay, Wiz. Everybody does.
Didn't they break up in the comics continuity? Didn't they break up in the comic continuity? The comic continuation?
World where the supernatural is natural.
Oh, for crying out loud! What the heck?
Of the population possesses superhuman abilities known as
Quartz.
And because everyone loves
Bilbo.
the game of system, there's a super
Game
hero
of system.
leaderboard. At the very top of it stands the ultimate hero,
Yes.
All Might.
Which was awesome battle with Might Guy.
Symbol of peace for
The song is awesome, by the way. With a smile on your face. I just love that song.
Number 2.
That's Endeavor, and he vowed to surpass All Might. But his literal firepower was just never enough.
But if he couldn't do it himself, he would vicariously through his own heir. Thus, he made the desperate decision to arrange a quirk marriage.
A quirk
Basically,
marriage?
He paid a family off to get a wife with an ice quirk and popped out kids until he got the right quirk combo. Gross.
Whoa.
Like I need a shower.
After 4
Wow.
attempts, they finally spawned the child he was looking
4
for.
attempts. Wow.
Shoto Todoroki.
Half cold, half hot. Literally, right side's ice like his mom, and left side's fire like his dad.
So yeah, you got
Endeavor
to
quickly
throw
separated
advantage.
young Todoroki from his supposedly lesser siblings.
Oh, wow.
ruthlessly training him to
Hero
become the most
costume,
powerful
likes
hero
cold
in
soda.
history.
Surprise! Things didn't go so well. He drove Shoto's mom totally insane until she broke.
Oh.
Pouring boiling water on her son's left side.
Oh, wow.
Because it reminded her too much of him.
Okay, this is getting super heavy for a colorful cartoon about superpowers and frog people.
Yeah.
Anyway, Todoroki never truly fell for his father's disgusting manipulation. He attended UA High School, a hero academy, and worked to use his power for good.
But just his mom's power. Why use fire when you can stick it to the man? The man being
No.
big scary fire dad over there.
Yeah.
Anyone else notice his facial hair is made of fire?
Yes.
How's that work?
From his right
Big-
side, Todoroki can summon intense bouts of cold.
Okay,
freezing,
so-
or even creating massive glaciers of ice.
But this is Death Battle here. They don't have any.
G-Teen?
They use everything in their
Iceberg something
hand. So
piercing ice wall. Oh, you can just taste the self-loathing.
He can create
Yep.
sheets of ice to slide on or propel himself forward as
Cold
if riding a
and
wave.
jet
While he
height
can't
and
manipulate the
fire.
ice after he's launched it, he has extremely precise control over its initial release. He can even freeze opponents so thoroughly that they are frozen both inside and out, effortlessly
Wow.
causing necrosis and shattering body parts.
damn.
Seriously, that's so dark. It's chilling. Talk about having a cold shoulder.
But Todoroki has a problem. While he
Yeah.
is highly resistant to cold, he's not immune.
Here I am. Guess I'll die.
Oh, I won't be needing you this time, dummy.
Genuine joy.
Genuine
Too much
joy.
ice from his right side will cause his body temperature to drop until he falls unconscious, potentially even suffering frostbite.
I mean, it takes freezing an entire building before side effects even start to show up. So it's not all.
Oh. Because it's fun of using the dead subject.
See, he had the same problem with his own fire quirk. But with cold and hot combined, they could counter each other's
Okay.
weaknesses.
Thankfully, Shoto met a friend who helped show him that his fire wasn't his father's. It was his own. You tell him, Deku.
Yeah, and so there we are, full power. Icy hot.
Help my back. Just carrying the show.
I'm carrying the show out. Oh, that's a jab at Wiz.
Quirk is identical to Endeavor's. His fire is hot enough to melt Tetsu Tetsu, whose body can turn to steel, which means it can reach temperatures over 1600 degrees.
Okay, so he's
Fire like a
hotter
inferno,
than
walls of flame to
Zuko.
block off areas and use his evil dad's signature technique, flash fire.
Flash fire is a method of compressing flame under super hot temperatures before releasing it in a single strike. Endeavor can also shape his fire, use it to cling to walls, and fly.
But even if he is a huge dick, Endeavor was kinda right. Fire and ice combined put both quirks at their best. Shoto's one of the best in his class,
and
taking
evened out the cons.
Deku, fighting top-tier foes like Stain, and keeping
What was
up
this, guys? Give me
with
seconds.
like Bakugo and Tokoyami, who can block Kaminari's electricity.
And while
Okay.
often criticized for relying too much on his quirk, Todoroki is incredibly smart and a quick thinker, reading and setting traps for his opponents in the blink of an eye.
Damn.
And after all that craziness, he finally patched things up with his mom, and somehow even inspired his dad to try and be a better person.
Wow, really?
Nice story.
Oh god.
I wish I could inspire my dad too.
Okay.
Not Mama, though. She's already perfect.
Well, on his way
Aww,
to becoming a
but-
successful hero, Shoto Todoroki no longer fights in spite of his father, but for himself and the sake of others.
I wanted to. I'll be a hero.
Okay.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a dead battle!
They may not always comparison, but I'm gonna assume that Shoto is a bit stronger than Zuko, and at least the fire is a little bit hotter. I don't know. Plus the whole ice, and he can fly as well. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to go with My Hero Academia for this, based on the analysis and the fact that Shoko has not just fire but also ice. He does, and both powers can be perfect for offsetting the cons of each one. So he won't freeze and he can't overheat. Yeah. If anything, this is starting to feel like it's maybe a curve stomp. I don't know. Again, I'm sorry the players, bad people, but. Really?
Wait, I'm not the bad guy here. I mean, not anymore.
Your
Is
actions
it-
say otherwise.
They got Dante Bosco back for this? Thank you.
Like my father. I'll prove I'm better than both of you.
What? Okay, because of this misunderstanding and you kind of were reacting, I kind of want Zuko to win here, even though I think you're gonna win.
Melting under pressure. He's just
Like me.
What? They got understand. They clash, clashing fire. They develop understanding. All right. I kind of like how it's more the emotion that's driving this battle than the actual spectacle of the battle. Is it wrong that I want these guys to stop fighting and start having some tea? Some Iroh's special tea? Oh,
no, my
cabbages!
I never intended to finish
Yep.
you with fire. You could obviously block it. But not this. It's over.
No. Well, is Zuko actually gonna win? Did I call it wrong? Should I stuck with Zuko? Come on, but those
I don't care how much power you have. I know who I am. I will win.
They actually got Dante Bosco. Come on, I thought your fire could...
To go beyond.
Looks like he's gonna win. Yep. Shoko won, I called it.
I am the Fire Lord. I will win this for my honor.
Wow. There is a... I can feel like the... Oh. Wow. So I called it, sadly.
Apologies.
At least he apologized.
Okay, talk about cool as hell. That was epic.
Please, I'm grieving here.
I'm grieving. I'm grieving here. Wow. This was actually a pretty heavy death battle here. It's like knowing Zuko's background and being informed about Shoko's back. Is that how you spell Shoto? Well, the other guy's background here. It's like this battle. I want these guys to stop fighting and just go to Uncle Iroh's tea shop and just talk. Compare notes of how alike they are.
He and Zuko held solid advantages over the others. Zuko's martial arts, athleticism, and lightning-fast reflexes meant that if he could get close to Todoroki, he could likely end the fight pretty quick.
But Shoto's no slouch.
Shoto.
The guy may be better at long range, but he's been in scraps before. Like with the super fast, super deadly hero killer Stain. And with all that ice popping up everywhere and his own super sliding and boosting skills, Shoto made it hard for Zuko to get close for long.
Plus, the speed difference wasn't all that drastic. Todoroki's fellow student Tokoyami's Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari's electricity after it had been
That's
fired.
less than okay.
And there are very few ways for electricity to travel through the
Or just
air.
physical
Lightning
functions.
is essentially an ionized path that electricity travels through. Kaminari's quirk must use the same method.
Dark Shadow blocked Kaminari, Bakugo dodged Dark Shadow, and Todoroki can match Bakugo in a fight. Bada bing, bada boom.
Fast reaction speed.
Fast reflexes, baby.
Okay.
Zuko certainly had more control over fire. Todoroki could easily repel his firebending with his own flames. Not to mention the clear
Yeah,
difference
the
in temperature.
obvious.
Zuko may be skilled with fire, but he's not immune to it. Nor did he have any reliable counter for fast and massive ice attacks.
Oh yeah.
Don't even need to bust out the calculator for this one, Wiz. That stadium is circled by a 4-kilometer track. That's huge. And the edgy ice wall covered almost half of it in less than a second. Zuko didn't have that kind of power spread.
Yes, I know fire melts ice, but not instantly when it comes to gigantic glaciers. Plus, firebending becomes much more difficult in cold temperatures.
Yeah.
Sure, Zuko's melted through ice prisons before, but only ones where he could still move or at least breathe.
Yeah.
Firebending requires breath and movement. When Azula was trapped
Exactly,
in the ice
there, yeah.
she couldn't move or breathe, she was helpless.
But Shoto could just freeze over Zuko's insides anyway. No way he was surviving that.
Zuko might have been an admirable bender and adorable fan favorite,
Adorable fan favorite.
versatile defense and incredible power were just too much to handle.
Zuko aimed for success, but his opponent Shoto put him on ice.
That's more tolerable. But the first pun was awful. Alright, so...
Watching this episode of Death.
Yeah, okay, I don't know what's wrong with the players here, I mean... Anyhow, so... Yep. I said Shoto at the beginning here, and even though I was kind of with Zuko, at some point I was wondering, okay, so should I change to Zuko? But no. Yeah. This battle was great here, but not because I found it epic or anything like that. It's just more like, I sort of felt for these guys here. It's like I had more emotional baggage for these guys because of their background, stuff like that. It's like they're trying to prove themselves, and they were. So I really wanted them to stop fighting and just have tea. Alright, so this thing is loading here because the player sucks.
Come back next week to see previews of our upcoming matchups. If you want to watch more stuff, you can click the boxes right around here, and you can always pick up some DB merch at store.roosterteeth.com.
Who's next? Okay, alright. The Flash? Wally with versus Archie Sonic. Alright, so my general knowledge of Sonic is limited to the games and the anime, the comic book, Archie comic books. I got nothing. So, and they specifically say Archie Comics Sonic. So, I don't know. I'm waiting to see. This is some, because if you were to tell me the Sonic I know versus Wally West, I would probably say, is it Wally faster? I don't know. I have no clue. I'll wait and see here, but yeah, okay. So that was the death battle here. Very different feeling death battle. I wasn't, even though I voted for, Shoto here, I kind of want these guys not to fight. Oh, well, that had to be a winner. So everyone, tell me, did you feel the same way as well? Did you just want these guys to stop fighting and just, like, hang out, just tell each other how crappy their parents were and find commonality? But yeah, they got Dante Bosco for this. That was awesome. So, all right, everyone. I got nothing else to say here. This one just kind of left me placid. I don't know. So yeah, tell me how you all thought about this. Tell me in the comment sections down below. Subscribe for more, and please like this video to get it notified by the algorithm. Until next one, this is Mecha-san, logging out.